Hi, I'm Kevian Kraemer, and we are here today on Bus Invaders, showcasing our little van on the Jersey or Mars tour, promoting my new CP, Jersey or Mars. Is basically it. We got our black Ford Transit with it's pretty packed. The whole van's inside right now. We got about 7 people, and we're getting another when we go to Denver tomorrow. But you know, it does the job. This is the driver's seat. This is where all the magic happens. This is the driver's seat where all the magic happens. We got our tour manager, Miss Kaylee Kitchens, drives this most of the time. I do a little bit of the driving, and then my drummer Will also. We do it whenever we're getting really tired. We get him on the wheel. Yeah, this is where we just are blasting early 2000s pop hits and just yelling at each other in many ways. It's super fun. It's a great time. We are we always hit the Spotify Jam, but every once in a while someone just goes haywire and just throws on like the weirdest song. My number one artist right now for this tour has been 100 Gex and their new album. I've just been like getting that going, so whenever someone's asleep or it's not a time where we should be sleeping, just rip this thing to max volume and just throw on some like Money Tree by 100 Gex, and it's a time. Alright, here's our little thing. We got our sweat rags right now. Oh, and my glasses. I literally thought I lost these in DC, but I have them now. Alright, we have our sweat rags for when we are dying on stage. And then we got some little fan bracelets going on right now that are super cute. This one says Red Pack. This one also says Red Pack. This one says my name. And we have a few others. We got a bunch of these every show, and it's the cutest thing in the entire world. And then, what else do we got? We got our tissues because our bassist is always sniffling all the time. I don't know why. And for when our skin gets bad, we got Draw Salve. I don't know what it does, but I think it does pretty good for pimples. But that's our front seat right there. Alright, we got the driver, mostly Kaylee, in the driver's seat right here. I'm usually in the front. My other manager, Chris, just came actually yesterday morning, so me and him have been sitting right there. And then the band, drummer, guitarist, Jenny, Will, John, all sitting right here. This is usually the sleeping area. And then we have our sound homie, Willie, sitting right there at all times. And yeah, sometimes we're playing Nintendo Switch. I don't know where that is. I think that's inside right now. We got the Nintendo Switch on standby, which is always such a good time. And it gets really heated, but we're kind of strictly ripping Smash Bros and Mario Kart, and I am always Toad for Mario Kart or Kirby, because you can't go wrong with Kirby for Smash Bros. And then I don't know who, it's usually me and Will, the drummer, playing, but Will always plays this weird ass night guy, and I don't know what his name is, but it's really cheap. It's really frustrating, but whatever. Alright, well, we got shaving cream for when things get a little hairy. Oh god. Oh, sorry about that. Got some wipes for when things get a little dirty. And then, what else do we got going here? Just neck pillows for sleeping, some snacks that we're stealing from the green rooms. Got some cool little glasses going on here that are a little too small to fit on my head. But that's pretty much what's going on. And then our charging ports for whoever wants to charge their phone, because we're all screenagers and we're all having a good time there. Alright, well, the number one things that we're stealing from the venues, I guess, is water. But we're always stealing popcorn, we're always stealing pretzels. Those are getting eaten instantly. The waters are always going in the cooler over there, and we are almost out of that right now. And if they have any energy drinks in the house or good tea, we are also borrowing that for the rest of the tour. So that's a good time. Alright, well, this is the cooler. The first 2 nights of tour, we had a bunch of ice in it, and then all of our yogurt went bad, like instantly, and it was terrible. Right now, we got a ton of water jugs because we gotta stay hydrated. I'm actually gonna put this here in a few minutes. Got water jugs, we got bags, we got our chips that we steal from the venues. That's going good right now. Red cups for when it's time to have fun, whenever we have a really good time at the show. And honestly, sometimes whenever we're in a state that has it, I'm buying about like 12 yerba mate drinks, and we're just throwing them in here as well, but we're all out, sadly. And then other than that, we got our extra mattress for sleeping, paper towels. We got This is our essentials right here. We have this, which is like our sleeping thing where we have our pump, our other mattress. This is from something we got at the last show. We got Taco Bell giving us some free Taco Bell and some merch, which is a really good time. So shout out Feed the Beat for that. Not sponsored, but I guess kind of. And then I think we just have some extra merch going on here. Got some extra stuff happening, which I think is super cute because it's all looking pretty good about now. All right, well, what happens when we're done with the show is we're throwing, well, first I'm talking to a lot of people over at merch. Everyone's breaking down, especially if there's a late show at night, depends, but we haven't had a lot of those. People are packing it into the U-Haul right there, all our gear, and everyone's suitcases and luggage, etc. Shoes, usually my shoes. I brought a lot of shoes on this tour. All sits right about here, and it's a crazy stack. And then if we can fit someone else, sometimes people just sleep on this little thing right here if it's comfy and we have some blankets, but that's pretty much what's going on in the back over here. All right, so this is where our sound guy Willie just absolutely kills it every single night, and the rest of the band, they just bring everything through the stage doors and out and pack it immediately. So when I'm done talking to all of the people that come to the show and have a good time, I just come back and it's full and it's amazing and it's the best thing ever, and then I pass out in the van and then we're on to the next show the next day. The Jersey Mars EP is out. If you want to go check it out, you should. It's on every DSP. It's on all streaming platforms. You should go check it out because it's probably the best music I've ever made. And I would like to see what you think about it. It's going to be a good time if you listen. All right. Thank you.